So hello guys, hopefully today's live stream doesn't play up. Shouldn't do. There's less things on the internet and using the internet right now, so shouldn't have any problems, but you know what my internet's like. It's that lemon of an internet, so it's most likely to die on us. Hopefully my internet doesn't die though. If it does, then I'll probably restart the live stream. But it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, I haven't done this straight, bloody hell. Massively unstraight. Try to straighten it up. God knows how I made it so wonky. God knows how. Oh, that just made me jump. There's going to be, for anybody wondering, there is going to be 2 series. I don't know why anyone would wonder, but I'm going to bring 2 series out on this map alone. This map's going to have this live stream series and a few others. I really do need to share it out. Won't be able to harrow the whole field. When it gets to bits like that, it would just be really hard to harrow, so I'm not going to do that. Just sharing the stream out. I think this YouTube Premium is a very stupid idea. YouTube, you're acting a bit like Twitch right now with the Twitch Prime. For anyone wondering, would you turn with a harrow like this? Yes, you would. As I've always been told, as long as your implement's not actually sticking into the ground, you can turn. Because chain harrows aren't actually, they're not got anything that can actually really snap off, as like, there's got no tines. That's what I'm trying to say. If it's a tine harrow, then you wouldn't want to turn with that, because that might catch onto something and snap. But yet again, you sometimes have to turn with them. So, like, if there's a branch in your way, you're not going to like stop and go around it, you're just going to drive around it. It's a lot easier. Probably a bit too tight. We'll turn there. Just my girlfriend messaging me. I'll do the headlands in a sec. It's a bit of bouncy field, this. I feel like I'm sitting off centre in the tractor. I don't know if that's me. I just feel like I'm sitting off centre. I feel like I should be more that way, I feel. Don't know. Got beautiful vision off the back, so it's not really perfect positioning backwards. I just think it should be more closer that way. And I feel like I'm a bit too high up. Really surprised West Brom hasn't come into the stream yet. By the way guys, this is the best quality I could possibly do it without my internet turning into the biggest lemon, well, the biggest potato in the world. I'm only going to live stream up to for like another hour, and then I'm jumping over to Twitch, where you shall see me play World of Tanks, hopefully with Part-Time Gamer and Psycho if they want to join in, and with one or two followers if they are willing to join in. But you have to by not being not trolling us. I need to go more this way. Just got that one field ahead of us. I think we've got to do. Yeah. And that's all the fields done. Ready for to speed up time. I wonder what the season's set to. 9 days, alright. That's perfect. Everything's there, good. So tomorrow's gonna have rain. I might keep this game up to real, like almost like real life, like as it says Thursdays tomorrow, but I don't know. Because if you don't know right now of live streaming this, for anyone that's watching in the past, not the past, but it'd be the future, wouldn't it? But yeah, it's Wednesday. Today. Is it Wednesday? No, it's not. It's Tuesday. See, even I'm losing my own. I'm losing my days. Is it Tuesday? Yeah. Wait. Yeah, it's Tuesday. I knew it was Tuesday. Also, if you're a model trains lover, keep your eyes out, because I have a very, very interesting review coming up. And that's all I'm saying. It's a very interesting review. Wonder if we can get through this gateway with the harrow like that. If we square ourselves up so we're coming at it square on. No. This is pretty much square, so that's beautiful. I would probably do. I don't normally like doing headlands when harrowing, but it's probably a lot quicker to do it in this kind of field. Do 4 headlands so we've got some turning space. Because we're not really looking at, you don't really, when it comes to grassland, compaction isn't really as big of a problem as it would be if it was arable. Ideally you wouldn't want compaction, but sometimes you can't help it. God, I can't see anything. There's the sun somewhere over there, behind these trees. Bloody awful location to have. I have to admit, I didn't really like this map, but now I'm actually doing like a proper playthrough for it. It's actually quite a nice map. Where is it? Trying to find that sun. I feel like I've missed a message. I haven't had the notification to say there's a comment, but sometimes I'm a little bit slow. Also guys, you can now pre-order the Farming Simulator 19 on Amazon. Haven't checked the prices on it yet, but my prediction of it being autumn, well not autumn, October by when it's actually released might have been knocked out of the park. Might be a lot earlier. If they're going for pre-orders, that means it's normally quite nearby, but that's a lot quicker. They've started asking for pre-orders of Farming Simulator 19 a lot quicker than they were for 17. They haven't announced much for 19 in my opinion. Not as much as this time last year for 17. We must have had 3-4 trailers. 3-4 trailers, a lot of fact sheets, and pretty much we knew like several brands that were actually in the game. But now for 19 we don't know. We know John Deere's in there and Case are in there, but We don't really know much, and Fent. We know Fent's in there. But we don't know any more brands, I don't think. I can't remember seeing any more, but be quite interesting to see what other brands they're bringing out. I would love to see, well, if Fent's going to be in there, that means Agco's going to be in there, so we're going to have Massey and Challenger. But I would really love to see, I would actually love to see Kubota in FS19. Landini, that'd be quite nice back in it. McCormick, maybe McCormick. That'd be quite a nice brand to have. But I really think they should also have some of the older equipment. Like they should at least have some of the classics from these brands, like say New Holland should have the, in my opinion, 8260 or the TM series. For John Deere, they should have the 7710 should be in the game. With the Fence, it's got to be the Fent Favorite. You know, they should have the outright classics for them, for the brands. Just for the fact that it gives, I think, I don't know, just brings people back to knowing what made these brands, you know. I know they're not about anymore, but I would love to see a David Brown. I would love to see some David Browns in this game. Or Ford. I guess you can put Ford in if you've got New Hollands, because I'm pretty sure New Holland have Ford. I can't remember which way it went. I can't remember if, I'm pretty sure it was Ford that brought New Holland out, but I know New Holland brought Fiat out. I'm pretty sure it was. Put the music on so there's something in the background. I really hope they bring the Spotify feature for console for 19, so we can hook Spotify up to our radio. But then again, we don't really need that anyway, because you can have Spotify working while you're playing anyway, so I can see why they don't have it, but be a very good, very cool feature if they could. Or to be able to hook up a actual radio station, so I could have like Heart FM or something. One thing we do need is some trucking sims. Something like, if I still think I watched Squirrel the other day, and he said SCS have gone quiet. What's true, they've gone really quiet recently after American Truck Sim, and I wouldn't be surprised, and like he said this as well, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're not planning something. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see a ETS3 that is, well, ETS3 that's almost hooked up to the American truck, well, ETS3 and ATS come together. So it'd be one big Euro truck one big truck simulator that will destroy all truck simulators. But then again, how big of a memory that would take and how much graphics that would take, the consoles just wouldn't be able to hold it. Some PCs won't be able to handle it, so I don't know. But I think how all the graphic engines and, well, the graphic cards and the CPUs and everything like that in these consoles now are more than capable of running most simulators that are on PC. Just look at Train Sim World. That's a beast of a game. Like, the graphics on that, I'm not even lying, the graphics on that, on this non-real engine, it's changed gaming for massively, really has. And I can't wait to see Farming Simulator 19. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I might actually buy myself might upgrade my setup so I can get myself the PlayStation 4 Pro, just so I can play that game in 4K and Train Sim World in 4K. That will just. But the only problem with that is that I would then need to go out and buy myself a 4K TV. So yeah. But guys, all I'm saying is, next couple of months or so, you probably will start seeing my setup go, like, improve quite a lot, I would have thought, from here till Christmas. but at some point I will have a massive upgrade, and I will get a I will then get a setup video out. Like my new setup video. That's the reason why I'm not doing much videos, because I know it sounds, well, it doesn't sound bad, because I need to go out. I'm looking for a job so I can like get money so I can actually make this my setup, because YouTube doesn't pay me. I don't get any money from doing YouTube. It'd be, as I always say, do what you love, money's just a bonus. Now there's a famous YouTuber who also says that, but I cannot for the life of me remember who that is. I think it's Roman Atwood. I can't remember off the top of my head. I feel like they need the real time mod. I think it's called the real time mod, where it actually, what time it is in real life will be in the game. Needs some kind of real weather mod as well. Plus where I am. So if I go really quiet, it's because I'm actually concentrating. Yeah, that's about perfect to be fair. It's really hard to see it on this line up here. Would I love to be back into farming? I don't, it's just a question that's just popped into my head. Yes, I would love to be I would love to actually get back into farming, but there's some difficulty in doing that. Like, I've always been on a farm for pretty much my whole life, so, well, not on a farm, but I've always been around a farm pretty much my whole life. My family, pretty much, most of them were always on a farm, so it's pretty much in my blood, farming. But I don't know if I will put my foot back on a farm. I would love to, but you know what's like. I know it sounds greedy, but it's not that well paid. And that's one thing I will always say, farmers aren't respected for what they do. What farmers do for the country and the way they get treated is just, it's upsetting, it really is. It's very rare you see someone praise a farmer. But then there's that argument, oh, farmers are all just greedy. Well, they've got a business too. Some, like the farm owners who are actually asking for money have their own farm to keep like stop from going bankrupt, and they've got to feed their own family. So this whole thing of farmers being greedy, I don't think they are. I've got beacons on. It's not like the New Holland mod where pretty much there's like a light that comes on when you're actually got the beacons on. Pretty sure the beacon settings are down there for Fent. I'm not sure. I've never drove a Fent. Not a Fent like this. Not a 500. I think it's a 500. Yeah. I've drove Fent fabrics. And arguably probably the best tractors you can get. Prefer the Fent Favre 800 series, but out the two that I have drove, I'm pretty sure there's only 2 series anyway, but we can make that. Um. It's just a whole time of skipping. Oh, that opens up. Does any of this open up? No. Guess this one down there opens up, yeah. To be fair, I could probably reverse the trailer into that. That's probably a better place for the trailer. The only reason why I jumped into this tractor is because the others are actually in that shed in there, so I don't see the point of oh god, I forgot the clip boxes on them are ridiculously, like, you have to drive so close to like the opposite side wall almost in order not to hit it. What was that? Oh, I must have got a bit too close to the wall. What's the best way to do this? Everybody watch your ears, because I hate this. Okay, that's good. It normally makes a pop noise. Right, Joe? I told you guys it'd be in the stream. Oh, missed. That will go in. How are you, Joe? I've just realised that's a very... Unless we don't open... Nah, we don't close that gate, there's no point. To be fair, I am really looking forward to FS19. Probably a bit too much. Oh, okay. I am good, thanks. I just, for anyone that's just joined, I'm looking. I've got a model train review about well, that I'm going to edit, and it's a very interesting train set. That's all I'm saying. It's a very interesting train set. Some of the vintage people might jump on me trying to buy it off me, but it's a very nice one. What I'm saying is the train set is probably older than that combine right there. Any hints? Okay. Yeah, 1 week. Wait, is that 1 week till Train Sim World. Sad times, I won't be able to get it. We'll clean that up in a sec. Yeah, Train Sim World. Really looking forward to it. Wait, I'm pretty sure there's can't remember. It probably hasn't come out yet, but there was a mod somewhere that the bags they had like cow food bags. Yeah, I would love to, but I think I need to. I know it sounds bad on my behalf, but I might go on for, yeah, with 20,000 bail for. No, I might actually go and almost not have a break from YouTube or like quit YouTube, but actually, yeah, it's almost like a break, but have a time like away from YouTube. So I can go and pretty much work. So I can get my like setup better, as best as I possibly can. I hope in like spring, I hope later on in the year all these calves are gone and that. Yeah, no, I've only just come back. Like, I will still be uploading videos, but because I'm gonna go into working, so I can actually afford get better equipment, to be fair, so I can make these videos better for you guys. Like the schedule will be affected, so even though I will be uploading, it wouldn't be as frequent as it would normally be. I wonder what happens if I was to shut this gate. I actually want to know this. What happens if I shut this gate? Does that cattle realise, oh, there's a gate there? Okay. Oh, I did not notice I opened that gate. That's quite nice, that animation. I love this. Like, this map's not new by any stretch, and I realised, like, at the start I didn't like it, but I've come back to it and I'm actually really starting to enjoy it. I don't know if it's because what I'm doing is different or not, but. And also there is another series coming out on this. I also will be doing a bit of model train stuff on this channel, so like I'll do a bit of it, and then if it gets to a stage where it's like high demand, then I will start probably start like a actual series, channel where I do train stuff. But what I'm saying, expect things like model train reviews, what I can do of them, and some train spotting videos and stuff. Because if you didn't know, that is also my hobby. Alongside gaming, that is one of my hobbies. If it is any of yours, never be shy of saying it. It's all good knowing your history side of things. Oh, video clip. That's weird. I can actually live stream and record. I never knew I could do that. There's nothing for me to do for a little while until this field gets to its next growth stage. This field gets to its next growth stage. I guess I'll wait for it to go to daylight and then I'll show you. Good news, TSW might be getting its first... What one is it? Okay, so I will walk you round pretty much all the equipment at around the whole, everything we've got. I'll keep time going, there's no need to stop that. Okay, so we'll go down this end. So in here we have the Massey Ferguson 27. This is a modded combine with its header and a modded header trailer. I can't remember who makes it. If you guys do know it, please tell me. I can't remember who makes it. It's in the Massey Ferguson old pack, I'm pretty sure it's called. Got the Kuhn GA9 9531 windrower. The Pottinger Novacat, I want to say it is. Yeah, the Pottinger Novacat, and the Vicon Fanex 604 Tedder. To be fair, in the future we will be getting rid of that and buying the Converlin Turrup, that one. But for now we'll just keep that. It's a decent mower. I think it might be bigger. What is it? 3 meters. Okay, no, the trailer one's only 0.8 bigger, but yeah. We've got the round bale fork and the pallet fork. No, normal bale forks. Well, a vid they released, it was showing the different areas that people have worked on, and one person who works for Dovetail volunteers in the heritage line. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, New Holland, the New Holland 8340. What pretty much is really close to the first tractor I ever drove. Well, it was a New Holland 8260. So close. And it's about exactly the same model, like shape. The only difference is I'm pretty sure it's closer to the model of the tractors, closer to that there, the TS series, but that's just as... The TS series was back into these ages, it would be perfect. The New Holland Roll Belt 150, guys, I don't see me keeping that much longer. Like, I really want to see what that is like. I haven't used that beta, or that one, or the Kuhn. That's probably the oldest mod there is in the game. It's been there since the start, and we need the big bale, but not too yet. And the pallet forks. I forgot about the pallet forks. You also got the round bale fork. I think this is. I can't remember, guys. Can't remember it. What is it? The SBS 100 was pretty much a single round bale fork. There's nothing in there, is it? No. That's all your cows. We have 25 cows. Yep, 25 cows. We've got the Joskin water trailer. I can't think of. There's no modded water trailers out yet that's any decent, apart from that or a 32-ton one, and I really don't think 25 cows need one, and it's perfectly works beautifully. Need to tidy that up. We'll go in here. We've got the New Holland T5 120 on this is our front loader tractor, as you can tell, with the bucket, and we've got the Fendt 515. This mod is my favourite mod this year. So far I haven't had a mod better in this. And we have a West, I think this is a 10-ton. Does it say? We have a Harry West trailer. Doesn't say. Wait, I'll quickly check. I'm pretty sure it's a 10-ton trailer. Oh, it's a 12. Well, it says 12-ton in the litres, but it says in there that it's a 10-ton. So, but we'll quickly stop the time. And oh, I really can't see how people can drive outside the cab on the outside view. I just can't do it. But I can't do loader work inside the cab on this game. Gotta try. There you go. Whoa. Oh, that's why I'm fucking... That bloody container. Wish I could just take it out. Oh my god, my driving today. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really shocked that Sony actually allowed for Train Sim World to come to console. I just really shocked because licensing and stuff like that. But one thing I do believe we need some. Now we've got like train sim, a train simulator. We've got a bus simulator. We've got a farming simulator. We still haven't got a truck simulator, guys. But I can kinda see SCS releasing pretty much like a Euro. If they release a Euro Truck 3, which they don't need to because they've not really got much competitors. Yeah, that's true. Oh, I'm trying to get that trigger point. There you go. So that full? No. That's good enough. What? Oh. I don't like them mirrors. They stick out a bit too far, in my opinion. Whoa. Isn't that? Is there something I'm doing wrong here? Why isn't that? There you go. I was a bit temperamental. It's a lot easier to reverse into that than it is to like drive out. West Brom, will you be purchasing the 19 FIFA 9, not FIFA 19, Farming Sim 19? Alright. Oh. I'm definitely gonna buy it. That's definitely a purchase for me. Just to say, you can pre-order Farming Simulator 19 right now. I'm pretty sure on Amazon. It's like 34 euros. What's about wait. Oh, seriously, these. This ain't good. So guys, after I've gone for something to eat, we will be jumping over to Twitch, where we will be playing World of Tanks. Don't know why I jumped into that. Looks like grass is actually on its next growth stage. It's quite interesting. I'm going to leave it to its next growth stage. One more growth stage, I feel. And well, no, we'll wait to late spring. I'm pretty sure this is the sheep field, but we don't have sheep. Even though I can hear sheep, we don't have any. Just tidy this up. I don't know if there's any point actually tidying this up. Okay, that's... we'll probably stick... Well, we've got to move that tether. So... we're... Found a big problem with how that mower's put. It was pointing into the towards the combine, so there was no way of me actually getting to it. To be fair, I'll probably be replacing both of them. I guess now we've got to wait till about the 9th day of spring before we start thinking about mowing, just because it might rain. Well, it says it's going to rain, so. We don't want to risk it. But if anyone wants to know, I am playing this on the hard difficulty with full seasons and playing it as realistic as I possibly can. Whoa, did not expect to be that. I knew it was big, but I knew I'd turn I didn't turn on the beacons. I could probably. Push it that way a bit. If you hear me pull my mic out, that's because there's no mute button on my mic, so I'll have to like rip the audio, well, the jack out. The fourth day of mid-June. So mid-June would be April. So, and it's pretty much halfway through April. No, it's not. Start of April. Each day in game is like almost 10 days in real life when you're doing seasons. Without seasons, then like each day is like almost like months. So guys, I will be back, then we will jump over to Farming Simulator, not Farming Simulator, we will then jump over to World of Tanks, so I'll be back in a few minutes. So guys, I am back. We're just gonna pretty much end this live stream. I am going to go. Change of plan, I won't be going on to World of Tanks afterwards. I will most likely just be playing this save game off screen. So until next time, take care and goodbye.